So how does the circular economy differ in China as opposed to the Western world? So for decades, China was sort of a sinkhole of Western production. They would take a lot of our waste, they'd landfill it, incinerate it, they would recycle it in some cases. But over the decades, as they have improved their own standard of living, they have stopped taking foreign waste. They have increased the amount of waste that was generated inside of their own country. And they have been facing a bit of a waste crisis, more so or quicker than the rest of the world, just because they are expanding and producing at massive rates. So they saw this, they were looking for a way to deal with the upcoming waste management crisis, or you could argue already exists in China. And what they did is, from a top-down perspective, they were able to implement laws and other features of their government and their actual national policies that would mandate certain economy measures be switched to more circularity. So, for example, there's been a law that's been mandated that if you have factories that produce waste that can be used by other factories productively, so a paint factory whose waste is used by a cotton factory to dye the t-shirts they make, or from the t-shirt factory, the waste that they produce is able to be used for pillow stuffing or something. So there are actual physical laws that have been mandated by the Chinese government in order to promote the circular economy. There's whole funds of investments that are invested in China for innovation in this space, and that's something in the Western world we do not see. So the US government does not have a certain amount of funds allocated for the circular economy, for innovation and how to deal with waste. So in the West, in the US and Europe, a lot of the circular economy measures that are taking place and are just sort of getting their grassroots are coming from private companies. They're coming from private investors. They're coming from consumers who are demanding more circular measures, who are using the power of their consumer purchase to make that shift and to vote with their dollar towards more circular measures. So again, in China, it's top down. The government says, this is what we're gonna do. Waste management is an issue, and then it happens. Whereas in the Western world, it sort of starts off with those low-level players, with you and me, the consumers, and investors and private companies that are starting up and working its way up from there. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe and like this video.